Hello. That was very cheesy. Hey, hi, what's up? What is going on? It is your girl, Robin. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I feel like I haven't been live by myself in forever. But I feel like this is, okay, first of all, what I'm doing here is, I'm going to get a, like, overall, general, energy reading for the collective and just what this South Node Scorpio solar eclipse is trying to make us aware of as a collective to try to help us release what we need to release, what we need to be aware of, what subconscious, unconscious programs we have that we just unconsciously act on. So I'm going to do that. And what I did notice is a very prominent shadow aspect of mine is procrastination, and I literally will procrastinate to the point where I will make up every excuse not to do something that I truly desire and want to do, and I will procrastinate and try to get everything perfect until I completely talk myself out of doing whatever that thing is that I want to do. Like, for instance, this live, I had a million things come up, like, within the 20 minutes before that I was supposed to start at 3:33 when I really wanted to. I did need to eat, which I forgot to do, but other things, just like my hair, my makeup, and I had to sit on my floor, and then I gained 15 freaking pounds, so I'm like, oh my god, I look so fat, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? And these are all subconscious, like, fears and limiting beliefs that I hold within me that I know need to be released. And the point of a solar eclipse is to make us aware of these unconscious, hidden shadow aspects within ourselves. It brings everything to the forefront to make us aware, like I said. So, I'm going to get an overall general reading of that. And then, if you guys want to ask, I mean, not ask a question, if you guys want to, wow, I just lost my train of thought. Become aware of a shadow aspect. Hi, Taylor. I don't know why I said that so cheesy. I'm so nervous right now. Hi, Taylor. I haven't been live in forever by myself, so I feel like all anxious and nervous, and I almost completely talked myself out of doing this, which is totally relevant for, I feel, the Scorpio solar eclipse right now, because it's like these subconscious limiting beliefs and fears that we hold on to, and we make them real, and they're not. I mean, fear is real, but these beliefs don't have to be real. You know what I mean? So, thank you. Okie dokie. I've been saying a lot of cheesy things that I normally don't say. So, what I do want to do first is I want to have these little tea lights. I want to light those white candles. I have 2 of them. So I'm just going to light these. Don't mind the cat hair on them if you can see that. And I do want to use some Palo Santo. And just clear the space. Exactly. Oops, I just put my candle out. Yes, that's so true. And it's like we make the fear, like I was saying earlier in the post that we were talking about, it's like giving life to things. We give life to fear. We make it a living thing when it doesn't have to be. The feeling of fear is absolutely real, but the fear itself is only real if we give that thing life. So I do want to clear this space. Clear the cards. Hi, Jen. You're not late, really. I'm just clearing space. You guys can feel all the cameras up there, ain't it? Okay. So, I don't know why I have like 85 decks out here. I have a plan. We'll see how well that goes. Put those there. I have my, like, shadowy decks, which, this is literally called, Dark Mirror Oracle. It is pretty dark. But it's, the energy, like, Scorpio is, in itself, is dark, and, it's very unconscious and subconscious. It's very deep, I want to say. And if you think about it, anything that's deep, anything like deep water, underground, all that stuff is dark. It's hidden. And that's exactly what Scorpio is. Not to mention the source, the South Node is, you know, like karmic debt, karma, things that you're trying to release. And Scorpio isn't a South Node, so the solar eclipse is literally like making us aware of all those things. So I did get my like shadowy decks. This other deck right here, I'm not that familiar with, but I'm going to attempt to use it. And we'll see. So this is just, I'm just going to do it overall right now. And then if Jen or Taylor or anybody that shows up wants to know what aspects may be hidden or unseen that are trying to be released at this time, I would love to pull a card for you, or a couple cards, however that goes. So we're going to start with the general. Let's see what comes up. Spirit guides that only be connected with those beings of my highest good for the greatest good of all. I rebuke, reject, and revoke any negative, ill-intended beings. I'm not ready yet. Beings that are not of my highest good or the highest good of all involved. Okay, Spirit, can we please get a overall general message for what is trying to be released for the collective at this time? It's 3 cards. Huh. 3? Is it 3? Yeah. Okay. So the first one we have is, it says the child I was meant to be. I literally have never pulled this one from this deck before. This seems kind of like inner child. It might be inner child wounds. A lot of perhaps things that happened in childhood that are coming up. Fears, trauma, things of that nature. We also have parasite, which that's any attachment, anything that is attached to you, addictions, codependency, thought forms, anything that is attached, that you feel is attached to you, that has a negative pull on your energy. People, places, things. And then we have envious gluttony. I really don't. I might read the book for this one because I don't know what to think about this right now. Either looking at, we as a collective, maybe looking to external things to validate how we feel, and being envious or quote-unquote jealous of other people, like thinking that they're better, we're not good enough. And that literally could be pulling on our energy, and really that's like the state of our society. It's like we're programmed to look external for to be validated, right? Like we look to, and especially with social media, because people only post, usually they post like the best things, the best parts of themselves, the most expensive things, the prettiest things, the things that look good, or they say the best things, or say the things that will look good to other people, and it's a lot of times it's not, that's not real either. You know what I'm saying? So we look to those things. And to try to validate us. And this could have stemmed from childhood. But I mean, I feel this is definitely very, very prominent in our society right now as a whole, especially in the United States. I don't know about other countries, but the United States is very much seeking external validation. Yeah, so that's all I'm getting for that. So that is just for a collective shadow. Okay, yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for that. Okie dokie. Okay, Taylor, I can pull a card for you if you would like. What does Taylor need to be made aware of this time? Taylor. Okay, Taylor, we have hiding your true self. So again, like with the fear of showing your truest essence, your most your truest self, like you're hiding your true self subconsciously or unconsciously, or you're probably aware of that because you're very aware in general, but it's like you're being made aware of that for sure at this time. No. I want to read from the book though and see what it says. Okay. It says the visual seed, I don't really know what that means, but it says in the dazzling light there is a hint of a door like the door to Hammond. Outside, draped in scarlet tunics, stand two women, one under the sign of the sun and the other beneath the sign of the moon. You could be in front of a mirror or you could be behind the mirror, yet you choose to be the mirror. It says, hiding is a survival instinct. Do you want to be honest and truly be yourself? Very few people will accept you then. You are too complicated to be comfortable, too contradictory to be easy, too exceptional to be believed, too plain to be considered. You can be the sun, you can be the moon, you can be the door, you can be the road. You can be the butterfly and the brick. Maybe the question is not if, but when. Sometimes real solitude is when there is not a right moment to be yourself, and not the right person, and neither the right way. Being yourself is like a moment at the spa. It is a massage for the soul, a purification process that brings in oxygen and turns away age and wear. It is bliss and pleasure. So, I mean, really, that kind of goes with the collective shadow. It's just like, and really what we were talking about too at the beginning. It's like we give life to these fears. It's like you're afraid to show your brilliance. You're afraid to show your brilliance, I just heard, because you're afraid that it's too much or it won't be accepted. But you're definitely being asked to step forward and show your true self at this time. So I don't know if that resonated. I hope so. Fully embrace following. You're welcome. Thank you. And two, yeah, it's like embracing all parts, like both sides. Like we were also, it's just so resonant. Everything always aligns, like, and just resonates with everything that's with our post. Just everything is so crazy because like embracing the light and the dark, and just showing all sides of who you are. Because we all have many sides to our, we don't have to be one thing. We don't have to be one way all the time. Sometimes I'm very serious. Sometimes I'm silly. Sometimes I'm like very political. Sometimes I'm very like sarcastic. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of sides to me, and I don't feel I have to be one way. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be one freaking way all the time. We're humans. We're not freaking robots. Okay, Jen. I hope this music don't. It's supposed to be copyright free music, but I don't know. It's not too loud. Okay, wait. Jen. Jen. Okay, Jen, what came up is gilded regret. So, I mean, I don't really know what the word gilded means, but I know that I know what regret means. Sitting on my floor is not very comfortable. It's like holding some shame from a past decision or a past experience. Regretting not doing something or regretting doing something. Not sure what the word gilded means, but I'm going to read this also from the book. That's funny, this is a card 5, and the one before that was card 14, so 5 is very prominent, obviously, because it's about... 5 to me is like order out of chaos. It's like things have to fall apart to be rebuilt. That's how I see the number 5. Like brings, it brings change, but abrupt change. That's the word I was looking for. But it's like instant. It instantly transforms. Okay, gilded regret. The visual seed for the card, I'm assuming that's what that means. An elven queen with heavy eyes, her dress as blue as the clearest water, her crown of thorns and golden clawed flowers hold a blue orb in her hands. Memories are like floating underwater, safe, warm, and murky, yet they held the scent of death. See, I really like that first, and really all of it kind of goes really along with Scorpio in general. Because Scorpio is like deep, dark water, underground, warm and murky, because it's ruled by a fire planet, but it's a water sign. And then death. Scorpio is about like death and rebirth. Okay, so it says going dark. The cage of our memories is the most gilded. I don't know what that word means. I'm about to Google it. Is the most gilded. Lingering to the past, savoring crumbs and flashes, hints, and ifs. butt is our sword, however is the shield. We follow the river against the current to a sea of maybes. We cannot say life is here now, we just say life was here. So that even when the future builds, day by day, we still look backwards at memories and possibilities, options we missed, things we lost, changes we fled. It is like staying in the twilight of conscience, in the blessed state of those 5 minutes in between the time the alarm rings and when you actually have to wake up. So like the time in between like hitting the snooze button. Like little kids, between the time mom calls and the time we need to wake up and run. But those 5 minutes are taking up too much time. They are the drain of our energies, our opportunities of our future. The ifs are now gone. Whatever has been already, isn't it? So, I don't know if that made sense to you, but it's basically just saying holding on to something of the past, or kind of like what I was expressing in the beginning, like procrastinating and talking yourself out of being present now because of the, like, what ifs, or, but this is more talking about the past, which literally goes with, the South Node. So, it's asking you to let go of something from your past and to release the regret. But basically you're being shown what that is at this time. So it's like you are aware of what this is. So it's, yeah. And really, if we ask God, Spirit, Source, Creator, to help you, if we ask to be aware and to help release whatever we want to let go of, like, things will happen, things will be put in our path, things will be made present to us for us to be able to do that. We just have to be willing. We have to be willing to accept whatever those things are to help us, or willing, card 5, willing to change. And it can start with one little thing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I got for you, Jen. Oh, thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that. Okay, so now my thing is for, oh no, it's not. Okay, so I don't see anybody else here that said anything. I only have 2 viewers, so you know. Why does this keep freezing? I literally can't even scroll through my comments. Well, it's literally not letting me look at my, oh, there it goes again. Okay. Yeah, Taylor, I do resonate. Oh. Okay. Bye, love you. Alrighty, does anybody else that is here want me to pull a card for them? I could just start pulling more cards, generally speaking. Okay, I will pull. Let's try this deck. I've really only used it a couple times. on myself. Don't judge me if my cup's dirty. I'm trying to wash it off. I use the same coffee cup constantly, so. Jen, I literally just read for you. I hope you heard that. Your card was gilded regret. Becky, do you want me to pull a card for you? I can see who's here, but I can't see. Oh, I just flipped my camera. Don't mind that. My bad. Okay, well, I'm assuming this deck is very awkward to shuffle as well. See, like, I have no idea what this, well, I kind of guess I would know what that means. Obviously, we got the heart, and I mean, we all know what a heart is, but see how it's, like, encompassed with this, with the darkness? It's like we need to, like, release, it's not the word I'm looking for, open. We need to, like, open our hearts to, like, something new. We got the Pilgrim also that came out, so it's like we need to open our hearts to see the possibilities, to see the new experiences, the new journey, the new, I just keep getting new, like I keep hearing new, frontier, basically, because pilgrimage, right? But that can also mean, like, being willing to, like, go the distance, to take the next step, to discover and rediscover. And it's could have a lot to do with, like, expressing yourself in a more authentic, genuine, like, not being such a hard ass, which I can definitely resonate with that very well. So pull some tarot. See, get more, too many cards. Get some more, clarification. Oh, we got the sun. It's like the path is definitely being lit. It's like you're being guided. And, like, the path in front of you, this new exploration, I heard. It's like the path is in front of you. It's being illuminated. But I definitely just feel like whoever you are that this message is for, I'm not sure. You need to open your heart. I don't like saying need to, but it's just semantics, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We also have the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, definitely like what I was saying, like opening your heart to being more compassionate, to being open, ready, and willing to give, but also to receive, because this new path is definitely leading you to a path of abundance. It's like coming into full, I don't know the word I'm looking for there, coming into, it'll come to me. But yeah, just opening your heart, like, don't stop being so closed off. Like, I feel like you're closed off, because when we're closed off to giving, we're closed off to receiving. Because it's an energy, you know what I'm saying? When we close ourselves off, it's like when we shut down our emotions, it's like we're not going to be able to feel good emotions or bad emotions. Like we want to shut off the emotions that don't feel good, but then we're also closing ourselves off to the emotions that also feel good, like happiness, joy, love, compassion, all those things. So it's like I just heard like coming full circle, something's coming full circle. I don't know if that resonates with anybody. I don't really know what that means right now. It could be, I mean, speaking of, because the South Node is a, like something from the past, karmic debts and all that thing. So it could be something that happened in the past that is coming back around, that is giving you another chance to be more open. But your path is definitely your path to abundance in every sense of what abundance means. It means abundant in everything, not like just material or money, even though Pentacles does represent that. But I'm getting that it's representing abundance in all things, like prosperity. Yeah. Maybe I'll pull 2 more cards for that. Yeah, and it's like this is definitely a it is a divinely orchestrated plan. I just heard plan. So it's like trying to piece this together of what I'm getting. It's like there is a path in front of you. There is something that's being shown to you. It's like you can see what you want and where you will be. And it's like you're being divinely led, but you're closed off. Your heart is closed off to receiving. So you're not able to fully take the next step or fully embrace whatever is in front of you to be able to accept that. And remember, these are shadow aspects. I'm just talking about shadow things because of the energy, because of the Scorpio solar eclipse in the South Node is literally shadow aspects. And just got home, I'm assuming. So that's why it might sound negative. It's not. It might sound negative, but it's not really negative. It's like things you need to be aware of because this is a very karmic time, very shadowy time. I do have some like literally light cards that I'll pull later or in a little bit here. Yeah, it's like there has been obstacles, there has been something you feel like quote unquote blocking you from where you're trying to go, something that's been like standing in the way. But I do feel like these obstacles are able to be removed, but you have to open your heart and not be so closed off to be able to take like the next step on this new journey, this new path, it's all new. It's something new that's definitely being like illuminated, and it's like you're being divinely guided, and it's like you're seeing the synchronicities, you're seeing, the signs, but you're just not able to take that next step because you're closed off. And I mean, I can definitely resonate with that because I'm still working on being more open. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. It's like you need to speak. You need to speak your emotions out loud. I don't know why I just heard that, but either you need to tell somebody how you feel, or you just need to speak them to yourself. but they need to be said out loud. And Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. I'm gonna have to pull another one with that. Knight of Cups. So there might be somebody that is brought in your life or put in your path. It could be like, it could be anywhere, at work, at school, at the grocery store, whatever, that like is giving you this opportunity to somehow release, like somebody that is, I'm trying to think of the right words, somebody that is divinely put in your path as like a catalyst for you to open up to them so that you can release whatever is like stuck in your chest. It's like all these emotions are stuck in your chest, so that's what's closing off your heart. So somebody is going to be like put in your path, like that could be, you know, what this the Chariot and Judgment. It's like somebody's going to be put in your path, like divinely set in front of you, divinely put on your path to give you this opportunity to speak what you've been holding in and to speak how you feel. It's like a catalyst to open you up, because I feel like once you're able to open up and get whatever that is off of your chest, it'll just be like a it's like a kink in a fire hose. It's like when you release the kink, it's like it's just free to flow smoothly after that, if that makes sense. Kink, I don't know why I said fire hose, any kind of hose. So that's all I'm getting for that message, I think. Yeah, that's all I'm getting for that message. Okay. How long have I been on here? Nobody else wants me to pull a card for them. I think I'm going to end it. And I'm trying to go on live later tonight, maybe. Yeah, so anyway, I hope this resonated and I hope this was helpful in some way. I hope that it helped raise awareness in some way or brought some kind of clarity. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye. Love you. How do I end this? Oh, love you. Bye.